Yeah, vodka. $5 each just for one vanilla bean? I'm dead. Okay, just gonna go wash my hands off. And then we'll mix the wet things. Bring this together. Yeah, like any neutral alcohol. Vodka is probably the most neutral. Okay. Okay. Yeah, hit up Blood Oak for the sriracha. There's lots there. Perfect. And yeah, glad you're growing the peppers, right? People are gonna have to make their own hot sauce pretty soon. Okay, so it says 1 egg and then 1/4 cup of milk. Just gonna crack the egg. Then we'll whip it up. Add the milk. And then the bit of vanilla. I did bring 2 eggs over just in case. There's a vodka brand where it comes in a rifle-shaped container. Know of a local restaurant where they use that to make their own vanilla extract? Cool! That's really cool. Or do it in like the Skull vodka. That's right, Blood Oak. Cook with Cake community just pays purchase price and shipping and customs. There is no markup. Thank you for your services. We might be making something new here. Okay, 1/4 cup of milk, which is like not a lot. Very small amount. 1/2 of a 1/2 cup. That. Our vanilla. Annie's here. Thanks, Annie. Couple meows to start the day. And another $20 on our True Freezer Fund. So thank you. Did you get through all your grading yesterday? Scoots, thanks for posting in Discord. How to make vanilla. These are the times we're in. Just finished chem. Hey, at least you finished something. Like we were just talking about, progress. Might go slow, as long as you keep going. So I have 18 physics projects to grade. Sheesh. That's insane. And the final comments. Before Monday. Okay, awesome, Scooter. Maybe we'll make our own vanilla when I'm run out. Okay, so we got our egg and milk and vanilla. We pour this over and then turn it into the crumble. What, you need to clean this container? She's like, hello, I like those things. Let me just double check. Moist, crumbly sand. And then we just take 2 cups of this away for the topping. Save it for the topping. So we're really trying to not overwork the gluten doing this too. That's why I'm using this spatula. Oh, that's a good question. Whether you split the beans for infusing or not. Good one. Because yeah, I wonder if that makes a difference. Scooter says she does. And that was Samo's guess. Okay, look at how this came together. Really nice. Nice big crumbles. Just trying to obviously work it so there's not like very loose, dry stuff. That seems pretty good. I'm just gonna clean this off of the spatula. Take a couple cups out. Got a little container right here. Yeah, the homemade vanilla. Imagine that in a cocktail. I can't even. That's a great idea, Scooter. Start the batches and then give it to people as a gift. Amazing. Okay, 1 cup. Like trying to not really pack it in there per se. And then 2 cup. So that's for the topping. And then we're actually gonna mix some chopped pecans or even just sprinkle it on top. Let those bake in. Now, just put the topping part to the side. Bring the baking pan over that we lined earlier with our parchment. Pour this in. She says give it like a nice light press. Even it out in there. Why not go straight for the grain alcohol? Yeah, no one's gonna give the vanilla as gifts with these prices. It's too expensive. What a time to be alive. Whoa, that one was really sticky there. All the way to the edges. And like, I'm not pressing it super hard down. So I think if you press it too hard, it gets really tough as it bakes. Annie's got a gift and go. Thank you, Annie. I hope you have a good rest of the day. You're almost there. Don't work too hard though, okay? Make sure you take enough breaks. Thank you for the 5 subbies to the channel. Appreciate that. We are welcoming in 5 new people to the kitchen crew from Annie. We got Nikki Bilheim, Digital Meowmex, nice, they're in here with us right now. Shamer Mall, Qualified Enough, and Rum Zombie. Okay, Annie, we might be here later if you decide to take a break. Come and check on us again. If not though, hope to maybe see you tomorrow. Like I said, don't work too hard, okay? Appreciate all of our teachers and what they do for the future of the world. Okay, back to bars. So we got this pressed in. This is our base for the cranberry crumble pie bars. We're gonna put this to the side and we're gonna make our cranberry filling. Good morning, Mom. How are you doing? Do a little cleanup. Actually, maybe I'll just reuse this since it's not really dirty. Might as well. Take some of this stuff away. And I am gonna just wash my hands. That crumble made them a bit sticky here to work with. Yeah, hey Rum Zombie. Amp, rum and vanilla? I think that would be good. As like a spiced rum fan, I think that would be really tasty. Okay, the cranberry filling. 4 cups of fresh or frozen cranberry. She said not to thaw, but mine are like maybe not even half thawed. Yeah, now being a teacher. Hey, Trev. Can't even imagine. Okay, perfect. I was kind of worried that we wouldn't have enough, but it's literally perfect. There's our 4 cups of frozen cranberries. I don't know if you can even find fresh right now. Maybe worth looking for. I don't know. This. Come over this way a little bit. We're gonna do 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. I have a 1 small container to measure. Yes. Scooter's done the rum and vanilla. Yum. Like I said, I like rum, but I don't see that being bad. Bam. Okay, there's our 3/4 cup of sugar. Seems like so much. Like I said, the cranberries are so sour. I think you gotta balance it. We need a tablespoon of cornstarch. And that's gonna keep it just from going too watery on us. Rum and apples, just because it tastes good. Like cooking it or just infusing it. I've done that before too, actually. One tablespoon of cornstarch. Try and distribute that around the best that you can. I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons of orange zest and then a tablespoon of fresh orange juice, and then the rest of the juice we use for the glaze later on. I'll grab the microplane while I'm over here. Like, these have gotta be delicious. Zest this baby up. Oh, nice, Trev. Yeah, throw sugar into a skillet until it caramelizes. Add thin sliced apples. Flambe off some rum. And then what do you eat it with? Just like ice cream? It's a very juicy, zesty orange. Me? You just eat it plain? I mean, I guess. Why not? Or yeah, pancakes. I'm gonna say some sort of like baked good. Pastry of some sort. Okay, boom. 2 teaspoons of orange zest. And like, you don't want to go overkill because then it'll be like more citrus cranberry than anything, and that's not really how these are described. Before we put the juice in, I'm just gonna give this a little mix on its own to kind of distribute the dry stuff. Hi, Happy. Now these look like sugared cranberries. How's Happy doing today? I did that just so that the cornstarch didn't go too clumpy when we poured in the liquid. Just use this container. Whoa. That is a really nice looking orange. I'll go with half first to juice. It's so juicy that I'm just gonna squeeze it with my hands. Holy smokes. Anyone ever get the fresh squeezed orange juice from like the little machines? Little orange juicer machines that it like goes through a little route in the machine and then it squeezes it and then it drops it out. You get to like watch it do the whole thing. Those are always fun. Although sometimes I've had like the most sour orange juice from those. I'm just gonna put the pulp in, why not, right? So most of the pulp should go into this mixture, not the glaze. Okay, so they said for the filling 2 teaspoons only? No, sorry, 1 tablespoon. The teaspoons was the zest. I'm gonna do a little drizzle like that. That's for that. Now I'll do the rest. Blood orange. I don't think they're in season anymore. I didn't see them in the store. But yeah, we definitely had like probably about a month worth of blood oranges earlier this year. But now it seems like it's just regular orange time. The juicing sounds. Like, that is insanely juicy. I wonder if she would eat the, like, pulp from this. She loves oranges. Would you eat this? No, it smells too much like the essential oils. She's just like, no. No, Auntie. Okay, I'm gonna go deal with myself. Made a bit of a mess. Look at how much juice is just on the board. Insane. You gotta wipe it. Okay, so I think next step, we're gonna turn on the oven. Start heating that one up. While we finish assembling the bars in the baking pan. So 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Perfect. So now, Oh, we had to finish mixing this with the orange juice, right? Nice. It's getting kind of glazy in there even. Yummo. That's smelling really good now. Boom. Make sure you get all of the ingredients out of the bowl. There's a little bit of sugar that's trying to stick to the bottom. There we go. Spread this out a bit more. Basically, one nice even layer, I'm gonna say. All the way to the edges. Awesome. That looks good. Now we got our other 2 cups of the reserved crust. So we're gonna sprinkle that over, and then I'm just gonna take a little bit of pecans, chop those, sprinkle that, and away we go. And we'll make our white chocolate citrus glaze while it bakes. Spread out the pie crumbs a little bit more if you find that they kind of piled up together. There's that. Okay, just gonna take a couple things away. And I'll go grab the pecans. Or you could use almond. And I thought maybe even walnut would be all right. Oh wait, do I have almonds? I think I have almonds. Haha, I'm gonna just use that then. Because that's what the recipe was anyways. I thought we used them all up in the crackers. That's our slivered almonds. So now we're just gonna shake these out, spread them with the pie crumbs. And it'll kind of all meld together. Yum. I bet you though, like coconut, that'd be interesting. There we go. Yahoo! So now that just needs to bake. Nom. All right, while we wait, let's put a couple of our things away that we don't need anymore. They're coming to get us, I think. They're coming to get us. This, just leave it on the oven for now. Definitely gotta clean that baking bin today. Organize that baby. Okay, awesome. How do I want to make the glaze? I was thinking just a little green bowl. Let's just wipe this board off. We got crumbs everywhere. I mean, they are called Cranberry Crumble pie bars. Boom. Boom. Our white chocolate. And then just some powdered sugar. You will need a whisk. I'm gonna microwave the white chocolate, obviously in a microwave safe bowl, which is this. I think that's where we're gonna start, is with the white chocolate, because then we can add the stuff to it from there, once we're happy with the amount that's melted. Ethereal Melrose, thank you for that follow, friend. Hope you're all right. So for all those bars, I was thinking like half a cup, 3/4 cup of white chocolate. Maybe a bit more. There we go. Then we'll do 30-second increments just in the microwave to get these melting. And just a really small amount of the powdered sugar to dial in the consistency of the glaze, I would say. Cranberry bars, check. White chocolate glaze, check. And then these bars are gonna bake for almost 45 minutes. I like to check them halfway through, so that's what we're gonna do. I'll set like a 20-minute timer. And that's how it looks before it goes into the oven. Hey Siri, 20-minute timer.
20 minutes, counting down.
Perfect. Okay, nothing has really happened to the white chocolate yet, so do another 30 seconds. This is gonna be good. Whoa, The bowl feels really hot. Okay, we're just starting. Just tap that off, that little one. Get out of the whisk. So we're just starting to melt. Let's do maybe not even 30 seconds more. Do like 15. We'll watch it. Should be pretty perfect. Nice. Okay, so stir that until it's smooth first. If it doesn't go smooth, you see a couple lumps, just put it back into the heat, couple more seconds. I think we got it though. All right, so then from here, I'm gonna strain in the juice just because there is a bunch of pulp. So go something like that to start. I've never really made a glaze like this, so let's see what happens. It might seize up the white chocolate. Definitely cooled it off a bit. Still looks good though. Interesting. Now we have an orange white chocolate. You can definitely smell it. This glass bowl holds a lot of residual warmth. Super helpful. Keep the chocolate the right temperature. Yum. I'm just gonna give that a taste. See what we made. Maybe we can add a little bit of icing sugar and then it's good. 'Cause it's a little bit loose right now, I'm gonna say. Definitely like more white chocolatey than orange flavored. Maybe I'll zest a little bit of another orange just to get that extra flavor back into there. Although, do we feel like there's probably enough orange flavor inside of the cranberry mixture? So that's where we put all the zest. I feel like we might be okay. Gonna just do, let's start with about 1/4 cup of the powdered sugar. Just gonna make it a little bit thicker. And then the powdered sugar helps the glaze kind of harden up as it sits. So it's definitely helpful. And yeah, other than that, we just leave this to the side as our bars bake. That is it. First hard part of the stream, done. Drink the orange juice that's left, and then I'll make a coffee. Whoa. Holy, that is good. That is insane. Nothing's really happening in there yet. Okay, put these things to the side. Maybe our shrimp is thawed. We can shell the shrimpers next. That's the next thing on the list. And I'm gonna do this. You still have a little mug in here? A cup? Yeah. And I'm gonna take a really quick bathroom break, guys. I will be back in a moment. All right, so like I said, next thing on the list was to shell the shrimp. But I think first I'm just gonna bring the milk back to the fridge and bring the asparagus over. And I think we can, oh, actually I'll measure out the milk beforehand. For the polenta. So I'm just gonna look at the recipe. And then we are not gonna make all of the polenta that they make. They do 2 cups worth of cornmeal. And it says it makes 4. I don't want that much left over. I'm gonna literally do like the smallest batch of polenta ever. Hi Mish, how are you? So yeah, just cut it in half is what I'm gonna do. So I want 2 cups of milk and then 2 cups of the chicken broth. So that's actually what I'll bring back with me. What are you cooking today, Mish, if you're getting into that sort of thing? So 2 and 2. How many plates today? 0. Yeah, I actually decided not to do supper club today just because Astra's with us like in here full time this weekend. I just didn't want to risk like getting any dog hair in people's food. So I just said it's postponed this weekend. It's just cooking for us. Yeah, nice, Mish. I think we're all kind of feeling that this weekend. It's like, just kind of chill food, kind of cleaning out the freezer, just having leftovers, things like that. Awesome. Well, hopefully the leftovers were tasty. And yeah, cheers, guys. Yeah, tacos. Did we inspire you with the nachos? So our cranberry crumble pie bars are just baking right now. And then we're going to switch into our savory stuff next. I'm just going to get some milk and chicken stock. I have returned with the liquids. I just gotta close the door because my hands were full. Woohoo! What kind of tacos are you gonna do tomorrow? Oh, all of that effort and I still didn't bring the asparagus over. That's fine. We'll just keep getting our polenta stuff together. So, 2 cups of whole milk, 2 cups of our homemade chicken broth. It's actually chicken and pork. I also snuck some asparagus ends into that. Probably has a little bit of veggie flavor. Couple different kinds of cornmeal that we're using today. What do we need? 1 cup total. It's crazy how much liquid goes to cornmeal to make polenta. Yeah, it's 8 cups of liquid to 2 cups. So like a 4 times, right? So if we're doing 4 cups of our liquid, we need 1 entire cup of cornmeal. So this is the fine ground cornmeal that we just get from the store, and then we're gonna use a little bit of the medium ground whole grain Bob's Red Mill just to bump it all up to 1 cup worth. And then they don't put any Parmesan or anything like that in theirs, but I definitely like to finish my polenta with cheese. That just seems weird, honestly. Why would you not? That's the question. And then with the medium ground corn, I'm gonna assume that it'll take just a little bit longer to cook it through. We'll have a bit more of a toothy bite as well compared to the fine stuff. Pack this away. Who in chat has had polenta before? Close that back up. Cookie in the winter with a braised shortbread. Yes, please. Or a short rib shortbread. I was thinking about the crust in the oven. Yeah. Okay, they say to add a little bit of bay leaf. Must have the bag over here from our spice bin adventures. Yeah. A little bit of bay leaf. Just in with the liquids while they heat up. So I'll just put 1. Ethereal, you love polenta? And then, yeah, blood oak. Polenta fries. Life-changing. They're so good when they're executed right. Crispy, soft in the middle, cheesy. We did those at the last restaurant I worked at. And we served them with like a dill pickle dip. Probably like, or actually I just know for a fact that biggest seller on the menu, polenta fries. The biggest. While we're waiting, let's grate our cheese. Might as well. Ooh, that's some fresh basil that we can garnish with. That'll be really good. And then maybe I'll actually use up this quarter of onion in the polenta. That. What else? I think I saw a lemon in here. Yeah. Also add a little bit of cauliflower that we're gonna roast with the asparagus again. Whoa. Ugh. One side of the lemon, perfect. I literally just turned it over. Ah! What happened? We'll look into that later. What's my favorite kind of coffee? I think I like a medium roast coffee. And then I have been really enjoying it with oat milk, actually. And then Mary has a question. Someone's doing a fundraiser, doesn't say what the fundraiser is for. Do you ask or wait for someone to explain? Yeah, I don't think it hurts to ask. Like, it can't be a bad thing just asking what's going on, right? If they get upset at that, it's like, hey. You had the polenta fries made for you at a friend's place by a genuine Italian nonna. Made them with parmesan and truffle oil. Okay, just one up me. Why don't ya? Blood oak. I can't even imagine how like a proper infused truffle oil would taste like. Yeah, that's a good answer, Cookie. I think if they're into fundraising for something, they would want to talk about it, right? Because otherwise it's like, are you actually serious? Or are you just doing this 'cause? Okay, I'm gonna really fine dice the onion just for our polenta. Thought I would just use it up out of the fridge. And we will fry this actually with just a little bit of butter. Or you could do oil. A little bit of butter or oil before we start heating up the liquids. That could also be the time where you add some garlic. If you like a garlicky polenta. But we're gonna garlic up the shrimp instead. This onion's just a little bit soggy. I left it like open in the fridge. Soggy onion makes it a bit tough to cut. That's a good amount though. Yeah, I'll just roughly chop around the root end there and then get rid of that. Let's just put that in a small container. Oh, literally seconds to check the cranberry pie bar, so I'm also gonna do that. Grab the hot cloth. I smell some good smells, I will say this. Samo says it too. Ooh, I do actually have a good recipe for refried beans. And we made them on stream before. Whoa. Look at how these are turning out. Ho ho ho! Yeah, look at that. The juice is bubbling, so this is halfway. Give it a swivel. I'm gonna do another 20 minutes. If you don't find the recipe, Mish, let me know and I'll find it for you. The smell, yeah, I wish, hey? Let me just check really quick, Mish. Yeah, we did it with pinto beans. I think it was the one from Serious Eats with the huevos rancheros recipe. Although we made our beans way tastier than that, so actually I don't think I'll recommend that one. This one, the Cookie and Kate one. That's the one. Mish posting it. This is a good refried bean recipe. It's tested and we enjoyed it. I always kind of giggle at that blog, the food blog, Cookie and Cakes. It's like a girl with her dog named Cookie, but then it always reminds me of the stream. It's like, hey, I'm Kate and we have a cookie too. Exactly, Mish. It's Cookie and Kate. Thank you. You've never made refried beans before? Oh yeah, so you're gonna maybe do them for your tacos? It's good to like spread on the bottom of the tortilla and then fill with everything else because everything kind of sticks onto the beans. Mary, sometimes in life we need these awkward situations to happen. Yep. Sometimes those things need to happen. Like if I was doing fundraising or charity stuff, I would definitely be letting people know what's happening. So, fine side of your box grater. Let's get like a cup worth of shredded parm. Yeah, that'll be yummy, Mish. And it's a good vegetarian option too. They're also just good leftover for like dipping tortilla chips. So look at this parm. You can see the salt crystals inside of it. It's aged for 30 months. And then just up top here is the rind. Just gonna trim a little bit off on this end, if possible. And actually, I get to show you what to do with the Parmesan rind today. For once, we're gonna do something that can use it up. So you take this, and then later, while we're heating up our liquids for the polenta, just put your Parmesan rind into the liquids. Trust. It'll just add some extra like funk. And then this just came off, so I'm gonna let it. Just trying to cut down on your meat. The prices are ridiculous. Yep. Yep. I think we're all noticing it. We definitely don't eat nearly as much meat anymore. Oh, thanks, Mary. Just save the recipe to check out later. Like I said, it's a good one. It's very flavorful. And it is easy. It's so funny when I was visiting my best friend earlier this week on Monday. She was like going on about how amazing her parents' fridge is. I was like, there's just so many amazing things to cook with in here. And like shows me the exact same Parmesan that I use. I was like, hey, we use that one too. They made a really yummy bruschetta when I went over. Bruschetta, but with like Parmesan flakes inside of it. I was like, this is delicious. On top of crostini. It's like the little salty and cheesy bit with the tomato and balsamic. Your grocery budget has increased by 20 to 30% in the last 2 months, Mish has noticed. We're doomed, Mish. Is this what they're trying to do to us? Make it so like no one can even afford to eat anymore? What are you doing to us, man? Oh, forgot almost that we have a cheese dog in here. That's right. Don't forget about the cheese dog. Here, I'll give you that. That's Parmesan. Clean it up. Hey, Astra, clean it up. Thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna go wash my hands. Cheese dog had to try the Parmesan. Okay, I think we got all of our polenta things together now. Pay $10 US for a kilo of chicken fillets. And then getting a whole chicken's not even worth it. 15 bucks per bird, small ones. Oh my gosh. Interesting, Mary. A person got evicted, so a DJ is fundraising to help said human out. Do we know the basis of why they got evicted, though? No. A bit sus, in my mind. But it's fair, though, like, if those people are really close, I guess. Trying to help out a friend. Found cheap fillets this week. Nice, Mish. Big ones. 21 bucks for 2.5 kilos. Good one. And then, so I was gonna say here, some of the butcher shops will have, like, one day where they have just a little fridge or freezer with like everything in there half off. Just take your pick. Could be worth looking for something like that around. That. Put this to the side. And then I think we'll be able to peel up our scrimps next. Bonk! Guess you're cooking there today. Bonk is just cooking himself. 23.9 Celsius. At least you have a little bit of wind. We are not really cooking here today. As far as the weather goes, at least. Food-wise, yes. We are cooking. Peel up the shrimp. Raw shrimp. What is it? BAP certified, gotta love that. Deveined, shell on. And they say easy peel. Good thing I got these out of the freezer because they look a little bit frosty. Local butchers are 10-15 more expensive, or sorry, percent more expensive than the supermarkets, and they almost never run the discounts. Whoa, that's crazy, man. That's freaking nuts, though. Let's do this. We'll go that way. Should put one bowl for the shrimp, one bowl for the shells. We always keep the shells. And actually, yeah, this is just one bag in there. And so these per size, there are 31 to 40 shrimps per pound. Hi, Westward. Yeah, no, we have not cooked shrimp or seafood in a while. I might just run these underwater just to get that frost off. Give me one moment. A heat wave in Phoenix? 109? Whoa. Stay safe, friends. It's beginning. And then, oh, cool, you're in Puerto Rico. I will say, Puerto Rico, best pork of my life. Pernil pork. That changed our life. Get the chill off the shrimp. Actually just gonna leave them in the water for a few more moments to thaw. They weren't completely there enough, and I'm not gonna struggle peeling them if they're not ready. So I'll go grab the asparagus and we'll prep our little bit of veggies for roasting. Since we already got the polenta mise en place done. Always gotta balance our plate with some kind of protein, a starch, and a veg. Oh, hi FCB, how are you? And then you have a friend that flew into Vegas this morning, already 100F. Holy. Yeah, I don't take Sam to Vegas in the summer, ever. Okay, polenta stuff, I'll just check that off. Going to grab asparagus, I'll be back. And then we're gonna prep them for roasting with our cauliflower. And also I'm munching on the Danish on the side too. Sour cherry. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Whoa, Stream Elements, why are you freaking out right now? Sounds like a simple recipe, but it's really not. Which one? The Venetian shrimp? It has a nice like article beforehand. It's pretty easy. Like they do definitely tell you what to do right. Like make your polenta first, cover it to keep it warm, and then cook your shrimp. And then I don't have parsley. I do have a little bit of dill maybe to chop up. Sprinkle for garnish. It does require attention to detail, right? That's why we're doing all of our prep right meow. Yeah, back on the asparagus game. Probably only use like half of this pack today. And we'll use up the rest of that cauliflower. Just roast it up. I really like eating veggies, so I don't do too much to them to make them delicious. Yeah, basically Italian shrimp and grits. That's a really good way to describe it. Checking back here. Those have 5 minutes left and then they're done. FCB is doing great today. I love to read and hear it. Move this over for a sec. So this cauliflower, just going to like shave off a couple of brown bitties into the compost. We didn't use it all last weekend. But I mean, the rest of it's still good to use. Perfect. That, and then from here, even the stem's like a little bit floppy. You can just split it. Yeah, asparagus is so good already. It is. And so then we're gonna cut this same size basically as the asparagus so that it can all roast together. And the cauliflower might be a little bit larger chunks, because I don't like when it goes soggy. Oh yeah, FCB, you can't stand cooked cauliflower, but love to eat it raw. Just goes to show how everyone's palate is just a bit different. There's nothing wrong with that. Boss man, just woke up Kate from a deep sleep. Did I miss anything? You missed all of the cranberry bars. I'll definitely say that. And now we're just kind of moving into our savory part of the stream. So welcome. Just move that over to the side for now. Cauliflower is good raw for dipping though. And then we all know how to check the asparagus for where to trim it. If you don't, grab your asparagus in the middle of the stem, grab the end, and you're just gonna like snap it off. That was pretty high up. Like we could have probably snapped it here and got an extra inch of veggies. Just bite it until it gets woody. So I always say like the first 1 to 2 inches. And for these, looks like about 1.5 inch trim will give us the best product. And yeah, I put this in our veggie stock or in our chicken stock the other day. So good. Boom. And now I'll just get a sheet pan. We don't have to line it. I find that veggies never stick as long as you dress them enough with oil. And these will take less than 10 minutes to roast, I'm gonna say. That's for Doggo. The cauliflower dust. Bonk knows about that stuff. Extra? She's like, did I hear my name? Let's just wipe this stuff off. Doesn't mash into the bottom of the sheet pan. The cauliflower dust, Kate. Just the worst. Did you clean it up, girl? That's good stuff. That's good stuff for dogs. She's trying to say it's not. I'm not believing it. It's not good? Okay, well, it's okay if you don't like it. 30 seconds on the cranberry pie bars. Let's just oil this up quickly first. And I'll give it a toss. Then we'll season it up. I don't know. I think those babies are done. Just going by how they're looking. The bubbles on the end. Hi, Clem. I am having a good day so far. And then Sally said the toothpick, or if you poke it, be like semi-clean. I'm just gonna test it with the thermometer. Yeah, it's at 205, so we're good. We are good to go. Turn the oven off for now. We will roast the veggies in a bit, but not quite yet. So then we wait. Cool. So those are going to cool off, and then from there, we're gonna take them out of the pan, cut them, and then glaze them. I don't recommend glazing while it's still warm because it'll just kind of melt in and you won't see it anymore. If you can't get pinto beans, what can you substitute with? Kidney? Sometimes kidney beans have a really hard like skin on the outside, Mish, so maybe black bean might be better. And yeah, Bonk, we made like a white chocolate orange glaze to go on top of the bars. So I feel like white chocolate and cranberry was just a good mixture of ingredients to put. So spread this back out. Danish supermarkets only carry kidney and black beans. Okay, so black beans it is then, I guess. You gotta do what you got. Or you gotta use what you got, I should say. And that's all they got. Okay, toss the cauliflower around with the olive oil too. Massage it in there. Perfect. Just gonna go quickly wash up and then we'll salt and pepper. And then we can peel our shrimp. They look like they're all thawed and happy now. We gotta refill the pepper grinder actually. Perfect. FCB. It is getting warm in here. Time to turn on the fan. We're heating it up. I also noticed since it started to get warm here, all the restaurants are on like slow motion. They're on slow-mo. Everyone's just slow ass. It's like, you must be hot. It's like, I can come in and cook, but that's not part of my job. I ain't getting paid for that one. But fire those dang pizzas. Okay, veggies dressed. Like I said, less than 10-minute roast in the oven. Couldn't be easier. Okay, going to drain the shrimps and then we'll peel those. They don't want to get too much sweat near the food yet. No extra seasoning. Where are you going? You helping? Scrimping. Boom. Do I have a favorite thing that I just love to make? I really like to make homemade pasta, but it's definitely like a bit of a process. What else, chat? Ouch, and careful with the shrimp. Sometimes they're really pokey. I like to make a lot of things. That's so hard to choose when you like to cook so many different things. I can't choose just one. Trev is so lazy, he don't do shell on the shrimp. You pay to have those removed. Nope. Chefs will not. We will take the time to do this because then we can also repurpose the shells after. I think we'll make a chowder coming up. From all of our shrimp shells, nice broth. You are being moved to day shift. Man. Do I need to write a letter, Bonk? Give you a bye for going to work on Fridays? A shrimp compound butter cookie. Whoa, how do you make that? Never heard of that. Lady Virgo, thank you for that. That is fair. We are not using feta today. Get your complaints in. FCB, it's not hot there. Raining or cloudy most of the day so far. Currently 25°C though. That's hot though for Canada at least. Bonk has to be at work at 7 a.m. Sheesh. Yeah, literally just do a complete flip of your entire life. Cookie says cook the shrimp shells in butter and then obviously like strain the shells back out and then just let the butter cool. Lady Virgo, how do we blame Bonk again? Bonk's like, this is how. I am here. Oh man, Bonk. And that's like a forever thing? Yeah, only thing we don't like about shrimp, they really shrink down, right? That's why you gotta be so careful to not overcook it. These ones aren't massive, I will say. And the shells are quite thin. I know, we haven't had shrimp in a while either, because I know that my brother doesn't like to eat it. So then I just won't cook it, right? Until he's not here. So now he's not here. Oh, interesting, Bonk. Yeah, maybe looking at other options now. You never know, right? Maybe it's time for a change. Okay, that is cool. Digital Meow Mix is watching me right now on their Switch. I didn't even know that was possible. Oh, yes, Westward. That sounds like a lovely mess. Lovely, tasty mess. Last time I had to shell shrimp, I bought it from the wharf in DC. Got Old Bay seasoning all over my hands. But so delish. Yeah, you don't waste any of that goodness. Trev says, up in the north, we fry those, put them on sandwiches. And the clams. Up in the north or the south? You trying to trick me? Oh, you're in Boston. Word. I actually don't know if I knew that. I thought you were way more south just because you always talk about southern things. Okay, so you can chat using your phone, but you can at least still watch the stream on the Switch. So cool. Fried clam sandwiches, fried shrimp sandwiches. Okay, you're born and raised in VA. And yes, it is good. I'll remember the first time we did like Old Bay with some crabs that Zach caught on the island. He's like, what is this seasoning and how do I get it? We're like, well, you can't find it in Canada. So we'll just give you a little container of it to use when we don't live here anymore. Like, he doesn't even like spicy food, but he was all over the Old Bay. Hey, are Westward and Trev making friends right now? We just make new internet friends? Nice. Yeah, Clem, that's what I was thinking of. Some po' boys? Yes, please. Yeah, Old Bay is like such a staple seasoning down south. I can only imagine. Like I said, we don't have access to it here in Canada. That's a special order. Yay for Amazon. Almost there. Oh, did I just put that the wrong way? Yes, I did. Kate's going backwards. Sometimes I do that. Hello, brain? Are you still with us? I really want to have a lobster roll down in Boston. Samuel Adams beers from there too. I'd have that with my lobster roll. Be okay with that. Okay, yeah, definitely gonna give these a rinse. Just look at, there's some shells over there. I will be back. Drain the shells, fragments, give them one more swish around in the water. Drain all that out the best you can. We don't want the shrimp to be too wet when we go to cook it. But like, I like to marinate my shrimp before I cook it really quick. So I think we're gonna do that. Next step is grabbing a freezer bag and we're gonna get rid of the shells. Yeah, dang, Digital Meow Mix. Don't like seafood. Going up to Maine a lot in the summer. Wasted on you. As long as you know that it's wasted though. Like, thanks. Makes us all feel better. That's funny, Clem. Yeah, you go to school there, but you don't like seafood or beer. Dang. Now I'll wash my hands. Shrimpy hands. So garlic and chilies. Gotta grab the garlic even. Go grab a little bit of garlic. I was just seeing how you're doing. You're napping yet? Corn chowder? Yeah. That would be good. Okay. I will go grab the wine as well. So take me a little bit longer for this, but then we'll be a-okay. Ready to go. Yeah, garlic, shrimp, chili, wine. Yes. BRB. Guys, there's no wine for the shrimp. Literally went out and bought it last night. Car's at the charger. The wine is in the car. Ask me how I feel. Just really wanted this one to work out today. But alas, Kate will be sad. Weasel, are we muted? There's nothing else good that I can even use. Like marsala's not good with shrimp. Man. Hi, Pepsi dude. Hey, that's all right. I kind of know that people are going back to work and stuff, doing different shifts, but it is nice to see you when you are around, so thanks for popping by. We're here. We're around.
Just do something for an hour.
As always.
And then I'll go get the wine.
That's all that's left?
Yeah.
Is an hour?
We drinking stuff together.
Okay. I actually got a Pinot Grigio bonk is what I picked up yesterday. Because I like to just cook with that one. Is there too much moisture in here? There's a little bit extra moisture in here, so I'm just going to go drain that. I really don't like to marinate the shrimp if there is extra water hanging out. Yeah, a bit more acidic. And hi, Scat, how are you? I'm laughing at Weasel. I guess it might help if I turned my speakers on. Yes. Kate, are you muted? Nope, but you are. Shoot. Oh no. I tried to drain the shrimp without touching them, but that's not a thing either. This is why I don't have a Food Network show. Well, at least we'll be able to make it work. That looks like such a small amount of shrimp. It looks like they just keep shrinking and shrinking. I don't understand. So we are gonna marinate these. I mean, I don't have to do jerky stuff, Sam, but you can. I'm gonna do my pantry things that we set out to do. I will. I'm not walking to the car and grabbing it. How is that possible? Telepathy. Just found out last Monday that you're a diabetic. Uh-oh. So now you gotta make a couple of life changes, some diet changes. How would I feel if I found out I got signed up for a season of MasterChef? I'd be okay. I'm not scared of those. I think I would still have fun on that program. Although, I can't do MasterChef because I already have my red seal, so it would have to be Top Chef only, which I have signed up for that before, but I never made it to the audition. Maybe another day. Sorry for the bummer news, but great, you know, so you can manage and live your best life. Oh yes, for the diabetic, for sure, right? Or yeah, next level chef. Am I scared of Gordon Ramsay? No. And I did try and sign up for next level chef. I just couldn't find where the application was online. They made it really hard. Yeah, is Cutthroat Kitchen still going? I would be actually so bad to people on that. Yeah, it might seem like nice, but when it comes to competitions, bit different. Okay, so we got our garlic in with the shrimp. Let's keep going in the marinade. Oh, I was like, I'm gonna go rinse my hands in the soapy water, but Sam's literally filling it right now. So you guys want me to go on a cooking show then? Just hack everyone up. Sign me up. Let's make it happen. I am going to just do a little bit of olive oil on the shrimps. Has anyone ever heard of this one before? A touch of baking soda keeps them a little bit more firm and juicy. That's a sneaky Asian trick. Hi, Speed. How are you? Speed says, oh, hey, 29 months? Practically like 100 years now. Thanks for the resub, dude. How are you doing? I did see that bonk. Iron Chef on Netflix. How do we feel about it? They probably said, what's the point of putting it on cable TV? No one watches it anymore. Pepsi dude, I don't cook a ton of diabetic food, but my dad is diabetic. I don't really have many suggestions or even like any streams that we've cooked really diabetic food. But I do know that there are some people in our community that have diabetes, so maybe they can help you out. It's not the OG Iron Chef. Yeah, it's like a reboot. This is what Torino says, and hi, Reno. I'm diabetic. Eat what you want, just portion size. And like maybe cut back obviously on the sugars, right? Speed is sweating his butthole off, literally. He's laughing his asshole right off. It's so hot. He's working on an old tractor. That's so cool, man. Have you got it running yet, or you're still like putzing? You still eat all the sugars. Would it be easier if you didn't, though? Yeah, right, Westward? If the reboot of Iron Chef was on Food Network, none of us would have even known because we don't watch cable anymore. That's actually great to know. I've been curious. Like the switch over from cable just to streaming services. Okay, so I'm gonna put or sprinkle like a teaspoon of baking soda over the shrimp as they marinate. And that keeps them more firm and juicy when you cook them. Sneaky trick. A complete restore on an old tractor. That's amazing. I know Sam loves tractors. He's a tractor man. Well, that makes sense, I guess, Torino. If you don't eat sugar, you'll have a massive craving and just binge, and that's worse. So just have like very small treats. That is fair. I am going to use these Szechuan dried chilies. Just a little sprinkle. Samo Speed says hi.
Hello.
He's cleaning the slicer. Back on this jerky game. I will say that, Crimson, the cost of the streaming services now, though, are definitely going up exponentially.
Netflix used to be like $5 a month or something.
Yeah. Okay, Speed. He's going back to work. Just a quick visit. Thank you, my dude, for the 29 months, basically 100,000 years. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, happy tractoring. That's awesome. Okay, done with these. And then I was thinking just a very small sprinkle of salt and pepper, and that's pretty much it. Toss it all up. Then we'll cook it when the wine is here. Heavy amount of garlic in the shrimp. Thank you. That smells really good. You've been drinking Pepsi Zero for like a week now? I bet you sodas are probably the worst things for diabetes. Any type that is like supposed to be sweet rather than just like a sparkling soda can't be good for you. What?
They should drink diet sodas.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's better?
Yeah.
Well, then tell me that.
Well, you're talking. You can't just be like, no, 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 no.
Yeah, you can.
Nope. What is it after?
That is actually so true, Torino. I never thought about that part. Bezos goes up to space, and then a month later just raises the price of Prime. Interesting. Huh. Patterns, I tell you. We recognize patterns. Gotta pay for the joyride, man. That's cool, Cookie. You watch more YouTube and Twitch than probably anything. Okay, put this stuff away. Maybe we'll take a peek at our pie bars. Pie bars. Of the cranberry form. Because all of our polenta stuff's ready. Sweeteners are the godsend for the diabetics. See, I've learned stuff today. But yeah, pop in general, not good for intestinal tract. Okay, good to know. Whoa, those are still pretty warm. These are still quite warm. I want to see how it goes if I try and lift it out. Yeah, they're not set up yet. So we're gonna let those set up a bit more, and then we'll be able to pull the entire thing up and out and onto a cutting board. Close though. I love the way that the toasted almonds look. So, we get back to pantry stuff. And that's a-okay. And eat my Danish. Okay, so we stopped at our pantry organization at our spices yesterday. Pasta for diabetics? Like I said, I honestly have no idea. I don't have diabetes. Like, I didn't spend a lot of time with my dad while he did have it. Okay, so we got this stuff. This is our first kind of spice bin, or sorry, the second one actually. And then as we go through, we've just been writing down an ingredient list of everything in the pantry. Because maybe that'll help us use up more stuff more frequently. Sourdough bread and pasta prevents spiking of your glycemic index. That's something you can look into. Good one, Cookie. I like what Torino said, because that's kind of how I always feel. Everything is okay for you in moderation, right? Okay, this is where we ended. Celery, cayenne, dill. We have tandoori spice. I think we have our spice jars. I washed them last night so that we can transfer today. Yeah, they're so shiny now. Just one of them needs to be dried out still, or maybe we'll just dry all of them, but that's way cleaner than yesterday. The oils that build up, nuts. Nice, FCB. Yeah, most of the diabetics that I know do what has already been said, just portion size. That's mostly what my dad does too. And then, yeah, my mom just cooks a lot of the food for him, right? Yeah, the metformin, that's the one. Torino, have you heard of the thing called blood balance? I think that's what my dad switched to. It's like made from these people on Vancouver Island. It's all natural. Okay, so I don't mind these containers, but what we were talking about yesterday was some of these other like weird shaped jars that don't really match the rest. So we're just gonna transfer. These are cloves. Wipe that off. Cool. Put the cloves in here. And then we don't need this mismatched jar, even though it is nice if you like to use jars to store stuff in. can repurpose it. And then we'll label the top. Rumors are Apple is working on a version of the watch that can give you blood glucose readings. Cool. Okay, cloves. The dog. Clove. I can move this over. This was another one I wanted to transfer. This one is fennel seed. Do you see a jar of cumin? Yep, up top. Whoa. Almost got the glass stuck in the glass. Fennel. Fennel. A jar of human? Yes. Jar of human. The secret ingredient. See? We are inspiring people right now with our pantry organizing. Hi, striving for sustainability. Okay, this one, I wonder if we can pick it off now. It's softened. Yes! Because we don't put oregano in there. Not needed. We also got this one. Homemade blend of our own taco seasoning. These little jars. I'm just gonna combine this. This is like Szechuan peppercorn, salt, and sugar. I think I thought it was for like some sort of chicken wings or something. But then I also have this chili salt in this weird jar. Let's just do that. It's like a fancy yogurt cup. Orange turmeric kombucha. Our own smoked chili flake. Keep that. Nice. Now we're getting it all stacked up better. White peppercorns. What is this? I think this is... what's this one called? Caraway. Caraway seed. So I have such a small amount because I don't use it a lot. But let's label this one because it wasn't before. Caraway is what they put in like rye breads and stuff. That. This little guy, I'm not gonna switch out Ras Al Hanout. Stack that on the other ones, is what I'm thinking. Not gonna switch this from here. Our smoked paprika, just put it on the side. This one, achiote, annatto seed seasoning, used in a lot of Mexican food. Some more yellow mustard seeds, so maybe I'll just put it in the other container. I think it'll fit. This one, ground cardamom. And then allspice. It's like pretty organized. Yeah, the Clubhouse stuff, so I only have a couple. I got celery seed, because that's hard to find in any other brand. The cayenne, as well as dill weed. Those are my few Clubhouse ones. I'm almost done with this stuff here. And then I'll clear off some space for you. Because you're going to start slicing. Is that the plan?
Yep.
Okay.
Can't do jerky stuff in that soup. Did you want...
Obviously.
You're gonna carry on doing stuff though? Because then you're just always gonna have something here.
Well, I don't have to. Chef Artie. I know that one. She makes a lot of Indian food. The old cable food shows that I used to watch. That's what that is. So this is good. Leave my hot cloth up there. Like if I give you one table to use, is that okay?
I need enough room for 2 of these sitting there.
2 of those? And then I was just gonna like move it over there so you can use this side closer. Is that what you want?
Yes, please.
It's what he wants. People helping people. My little dried thyme. Question about the soups. They are expired. Do we want to keep them?
I bought them before I knew how gross they were.
Good enough answer for me. We bought them before we knew how gross they
It
were.
used to be really good.
Campbell's soup?
It
Oh,
used to be delicious.
would have like insane cravings for the tomato soup when I was younger. They are not what they used to be. He is sharpening the blade. Nice one. Astra's like, what the heck's going on here?
Her favorite thing in the world's going on here.
You love slicing meat with Uncle. Okay, so I'll set up one of these for you.
Yeah, I'll need 3 total. With lids, I'll do 3 IF round per container, so I have 3 different marinations going on.
We're really getting the jerky going. Holy. He says we're going, we're going.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay. Smallest space to work in now. So a lot of spices you can also buy just in like different bags like this. I wish there was just like one standard for storing things, but alas, there is not. We'll organize this stuff this way then. Put our cardamom standing up with the allspice. We have one more of these jars though, so we can pour something into there. Maybe I'll do this za'atar, because I feel like there's probably some things in there that go bad quicker. Oh, you're making artisanal pasta. Let's see if you can tell the difference. Oh, like it's a dry, but they marketed it as artisanal, and then you're comparing it to just regular. Yeah, za'atar, right? Make some flatbreads. So yummy. You're the one that did that mass amount. He's getting a meat workout. It's Sam the Meat Man. White Tiger! How are you doing? How are you and your dragon? Better than how do we say that? DiCecco? 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 I know that brand. Is Sam selling it all? Yes, Mish. Are we in the jerky business now? Yes, Mary. It's nonstop. Label our za'atar. Relaxing and cuddling with the dragon right now even? That's awesome. Okay, we know this guy. We actually got to go visit his garden still. Lazy's Viking Love Rub. That's actually a really good mix. I love how the salt is like very nicely flaked in there. This one, maybe we can sneak it underneath, or actually, no, I have a container over here we can stack it up onto. And then we do have this empty. I think I might just get rid of it though. Or I can put some cumin seed in, but like I don't think you should mix a spice with a different spice like paprika. So we'll just get rid of that. Yeah, the Viking Love Rub. Lazy Lousy Viking Love Rub has a smooth balance of spices and activated herbs for a robust flavor that will enhance your meat. Natural brown sugar, granulated sugar, salt, garlic, spices, cayenne, black pepper, mustard powder, cumin, and ground rice hulls, I think, just so that it doesn't get caked. It's good on chicken. Torino. What are activated herbs? I don't know.
You need to get her on the bed.
Astra,
Or
come on.
outside for a bit.
Come here. We'll just bring it over. Come here. Yeah. Stay with Uncle. Good girl. Or better now. I don't know what activated herbs are. Oh, that's cute, White Tiger. She's taking care of you. Activated herbage. That's why I always feel funny when I use it. No, I'm just joking, guys. Okay, this is a thing that I've never used before, obviously. Full bag. But apparently it's good in Indian food. So I'm just gonna stack these couple bags over this way. Put the ones that you don't use too often near the back. Stuff like cinnamon, bay leaf, and nutmeg I use a lot. I'll just leave that on top. That really organized this. Just we didn't write down the rest of the things in here, that's all. And then we didn't show these couple things over here, but this is from Sam's mom. Tailafix. It's like a vegetable bouillon, I think is the best way to describe it. Herb powers activating. Okay, keep going.
Loser.
Yeah. Paging Paloozer. Maybe they're toasted.
Loser? Probably.
Paloozer's definitely toasted. Okay, where did we finish here? I got my poultry spice, pink peppercorns. I don't think I wrote down clove, fennel, taco, za'atar. Oh, I spelt it weird. That's fine. Caraway, white pepper,
Did you spell Zachar?
za'atar.
I think that's right.
But this one, I went crazy.
Oh.
Za'atar.
Tar!
Cool, Trev. A magnetic spice doodad. Can't figure out where to put it though. Yeah, you really got to commit, right? You don't want to change your mind once you go into the drywall or wherever you're gonna put it. Okay, white peppers under there. We got 5 spice. Yellow mustard seed, because there is also black. Smoked paprika. Achiote. Allspice. Cardamom. So many. Lazy love rub, I'll put. Very lazy, very love.
Very rough.
Szechuan chilies. That's what we used in the shrimp today too, by the way. That'll be fun. Poppy seed. Fenugreek. Has anyone ever used fenugreek? Cinnamon. Nutmeg. I don't think I put bay leaf up here either. Oh, and dried thyme. My own. You got a little time for that. Oh my god. It's an Indian spice. I have neat handwriting. This is me being like messy. And I think so, like the way that I write, I kind of like attach some of my words. I think it was my downfall in high school because I got the worst mark on like my final exam for English. And I couldn't figure out why, but I think it's the way that I write. And the teacher was just like so strict who graded it. And they didn't like reading how I wrote. Because like I almost failed the exam and I had like such a good mark in English, I couldn't figure it out. Your messy is just like unreadable. You have really bad handwriting too. Sam's, when he goes quick, yeah, you could barely read it. But like when you try, it's really nice.
I can read it.
He can read it, right? That's what matters the most. It's like, what do you mean? You can't read that? What the heck? Okay, that's that bin. That looks way better, I will say, compared to like where we started in there. Hey, Sam?
Yeah.
It's like, whoa. It's neat, right? And aw, thanks. Everyone, that's so true. Everyone compliments each other's writing, and we all hate our own. Holy, that looks so good. Okay, now into some baking bins. Because they're really messy. Look at it. How does someone even work out of this? What kind of chef works here? You mix the cursive with handwriting. That's basically what mine is. And yes, he's doing raw eye of round, Trev. He cleaned it all this morning while I was sleeping. And then he's slicing it for beef jerky.
Before you start this, we're gonna do the hot sauce one together.
Oh, the marinade?
Yeah. That way I can do the teriyaki when I come back home with the car.
Okay.
And I can carry on slightly.
Bonk! I know it's a disaster. That's why we're organizing. What happened? Don't ask me. Wouldn't know. Okay, Sam has asked us to make a quick hot honey jerky marinade. So that's what we're gonna do. Do we have to blend it or just mix it?
Mix it with
A little bit of Worcester.
Worcester, hot sauce, with a little bit of...
I think some soy as well. Just
Nope.
for salt, no?
Nope. And we put soy in the toss.
Oh,
afterwards
yes, that's
to
right.
adjust the seasoning. And a little bit of curing salt. Like
And yeah, I would love to see your guys' pantries if anyone wants to share what theirs looks like, because you always see what mine looks like. That's right, Mish. Actually, sorry, you need to save up enough pots and pans for me to make that marinade for you on stream. Wrecked.
You want me to go in the room right now?
He'll go in the room right now and do it. Hi, Broken Toys. Liquid smoke? There ain't no liquid smoke on our jerky.
No liquid smoke in this bitch.
Just straight up wood smoke. Okay, going to grab hot sauce, honey. Wait,
Do it!
we marinate with the honey?
No.
Just grabbing the hot sauce.
Hot sauce, Worcester, a little bit of curing salt.
Okay,
That's it.
hot sauce it is. Yeah, maple. That'd be good. We do have maple pepper bacon because we're Canadian like that. I'm back. This is the good stuff. The buffalo version of Frank's, not just the straight up stuff. So this is what I'm marinating.
Yeah. Yep.
This is what we're marinating. So we're just gonna do a little mix in a bowl. She's watching closely. She gets all the scraps from the slicer after. Curing salt. We're making our marinade for our hot honey jerky.
Lay down.
There's no honey that goes into the marinade first. It gets finished afterwards with like a glaze. There's not enough hot sauce, Mish says. Not nearly enough. And then I think I got a bowl in the dishwasher for mixing. Is the red bowl big enough?
Yeah. I use the middle one normally, so it's the same size.
Okay.
And then I do 2 parts hot sauce, 1 part Worcester.
Okay. And
1
then how much
tablespoon.
that? So 1 tablespoon of the curing salt, just for like a very small amount of preservative in there. Helps keep the color and have it last just a little bit longer. But so far we have been trying to make the jerky without like any other sorts of preservatives, because if you read the bag on a lot of other brands, the list can just get quite large. We're looking into actually using, I think, celery juice is a natural preservative for things like beef jerky. Very interesting. It's one thing I read up on.
Next Saturday, I'll be at the car meet for a little bit.
Which one?
Christmas.
Okay. Dino Days?
Yeah. With packaged jerky.
Samo's going to a car meet to go sell some of this jerky that we're making this weekend. That's what he's doing next weekend. Did we not open this bottle of hot sauce?
Nope.
Holy! She's brand new. What's weird, Mary? The celery stuff? Yeah, you'll have to Google it. I have not gone that far down that rabbit hole yet. I don't know a ton to inform you guys about. So then how much like marinade do we make total? Like 2 liters?
About that. There, I think it was the 4 there.
Like, is that enough? Where's the lid? Is the lid up there? Oh no, put it over here. Scoot, nice, setting up the AC. Cultured celery extract, that's the one, Mish. Concentrate prepared from celery. Come in powder or liquid, commonly used as a preservative in natural deli meats and organic bacon instead of sodium nitrite. Boom!
That's stuff.
But it says regardless, the cultured celery extract are biochemically identical to sodium nitrite when added to deli meat.
Okay.
So literally no difference?
Should be literally no difference.
Just people like to read it. Oh, it's natural because it's celery, not nitrite. Interesting. Just stirring in that salt.
And then still be right.
Yeah, it's natural. How's the cute doggo doing? Oh, she's being real good. Somehow she made it back over here. Off of the bed. Or are you saying to Scoots? Yeah, how is that doggo doing? We care about all the doggos here. Heard celery juice is good for losing weight. Well, what do they say? You like burn more calories just eating the celery? Boom. This is a good one. It's so simple. Turns out so dang good though. So now, just pour it over. This will sit overnight until tomorrow. But we're gonna like sauce it up. I'll put a glove on. And I kept the spoon so we could scrape out the bowl. We are down the celery rabbit hole. I'm in. Canadian Food Inspection Agency defines bacon as pork cured with nitrites. Since we don't add nitrates or celery extract, we cannot call our bacon bacon. McLean Meats. I don't even know where that brand is from. I don't see it in the stores in our part of Canada. Maybe out east? We do smoke it on the Traeger, 170 Fahrenheit, for about 6 to 7 hours. We are making jerky right now. We're killing some time while the car finishes charging because that's where my bottle of wine is for the shrimp. Dehydrating cold smoke, literally that bonk, yeah, because the Traeger has its little fan in there. It's perfect. Let it go for like the first hour or two until it starts to look a bit dry. Flip it, let it go again. And then you just kind of watch it as they start to all dry. Take them off as they look good. Okay, I'm just gonna take a really quick bathroom break. I is here.
I have round.
Let's mix it up. And then we made a YouTube video on how to make the jerky, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, go onto our YouTube channel, search it in our channel specifically, and we show the whole process. I think it's the full word bonk. Or just do that, yeah. We got more bodies in here. I'm turning the fan on.
The fan wasn't on?
No.
Man.
Just give him the whole library. I'm in. Why the heck not? And yeah, so you guys can see how we make our jerky. It's not just like random ass pieces of beef cut from whatever part of the cow left over. It is full primal cuts, sliced, marinated, and then smoked. Lot of love. And then if you don't separate these pieces of meats after you slice them for the marinade, they will literally just stay stuck together and not marinate at all. And then it's not that good. Exactly. Great brand name? Random ass beef piece jerky. That's what I find Jack Links is now. Like the pieces are so small. Just like little chunks of whatever, like that size. It's like, what is this even? Nick? Hi, Nick. This is part of our hot honey marinade, actually. So just Frank's Buffalo base hot sauce, a little bit of pink curing salt, and then some Worcestershire sauce. Because something about that in jerky just makes it taste really, like, addictive. And then so after this is smoked and dried, we then make a glaze to toss with it. with honey, a little bit more Frank's, and just some soy sauce to season. It's freaking good. People go nuts. It's like a really addicting flavor because the heat is not so much, just like a little kiss. And then when you mix the heat with the sweet, that's the addictive part. Just can't stop eating. A mixed bag of flavors could be named random ass beef pieces. We gotta start naming our stuff like that. You guys are saying it sells. I'm in. Let's not take things as literally anymore. Those big companies have been doing it forever, and they don't make that good of stuff.
Dog treats for humans.
Yeah. Yeah, do not look at the ingredients. If you're someone that likes Jack Link's jerky, don't